Hi YouTube. Listen, I sing R&B and I rap. Just a little bit gangster, like standing up for my rights and women's rights, like nothing damaging on purpose for anyone, but all you hear about in the hood is dick sucking, open legs very easy, love, L-O-V-E, legs open very easy. I wrote this song in 1995, and it seems like when I play it, you know, people get offended. You know, I've always been able to hear a gangster song talking about a slutty hoe and listen to it because he's not talking to me, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to play it again, I'm going to play it again, you know. I have other raps, you know. I sing R&B, but I rap a little bit gangster, alright? So, it's a little low. I don't have the studio version here at this time, okay? But I'm going to play it, you know. Okay, give it a listen. That's my rap. Hi, that's my rap. I wrote that rap back in 1995. It was very personal for me to, explode without physically exploding. You know what I mean? Okay, so I write gangster rap, and my number one mentor for rap was Scarface for 30 years since 1991. Yep, but he's satanic now, so I can't mess with him. It's very hard because it's been 30 years, and he's all I play as far as rap, unless I have a mixtape. Then on the mixtape, if whoever is on there, they're on there, but so. One of those things, just a surprise, you'd be surprised, So, the rap that I wrote, it's already in, due to him, really, due to him, you know what I mean? MC Lyte was the first one that made me want to rap, I loved the whole thing because I was a tomboy too, And so, as I got older, lady clothes, feminine, that's me, But I can get down and dirty, t-shirt, sweatpants, and just be happy, when I'm alive. I got a roof over my head, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna get to the news. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start. Yeah, let me start. I'm gonna start with you know what? We're gonna do more than 3. Okay, y'all. You know what I mean? We're going to do more than 3. I have some that I printed out here. If you just give me a second, I'll jump right on it, all right? Okay, hold on just a moment, all right? Okay, I tried to make them interesting. Okay, here we are. This is a mom was carjacked and killed in front of her 3 kids while taking them to a summer program all about Jonestown and more. Portia Owens was a mom of 3 and a safety officer at the Riverview Gardens School District. Okay, Portia Owens says to her 3 children, "Sorry, I'm about to die," and she died right in front of them. A teen has been arrested in the carjacking shooting death of the Missouri woman who died in front of her children, three children. Portia Owens was 28 years old. Was preparing, was preparing to take her own children, ages 3 to 8 years old, at 7:15 a.m. on a Monday, when an 18-year-old approached her. St. Louis City Police told St. Louis Dispatch a suspect pulled his shirt over his head and demanded Owens' keys to her car, and he demanded money in her purse. Suspect shot Owens, jumped in Owens' vehicle, in which Owens' car wouldn't even start. So the suspect fled. Couldn't you believe that? The car didn't even start. And he killed this lady in front of her children. So right now he's on the run. So maybe I can do an update about him. If they ever caught him or something, All right, have another. Okay, now this one is a 6-month-old had been in a freezer for at least 5 days, and mom is charged. Amanda Gail Oakes and boyfriend Carlton James Mathis charged in the death of a little. His name was the little boy, the little baby his name was Curtis James Oakes. Okay, a Alabama woman has been charged in the death of her 6-month-old son after his body was found in a hotel freezer last week. People confirmed. On Monday, Dothan police announced Amanda Gail Oakes, 36, was charged with manslaughter in the death of her little Curtis James Oakes, according to People. Okay. On June 4th, 36-year-old and her boyfriend, Carlton James Mathis, 28, were charged with the abuse of a corpse after they were arrested in Bronson, Florida, according to police. Okay? Isn't that something? Okay, let's keep going. We have another one. Okay, now this one here, a stepmom dies in an apparent suicide after leading cops to the body of her missing 5-year-old Kansas baby boy. Stepmom of long missing 5-year-old Kansas boy was found dead from apparent suicide on Tuesday, 15 days after she led the cops to her son's body. Supposedly she then committed suicide. So I think they questioned. Yeah, they do. Okay, Emily Glass, she's 27, was initially arrested on suspicion of obstructing justice and interfering with a law enforcement officer after cops found Lucas Herman Dez, who had been reported missing on February 17th. Days after her arrest, however, Glass was released. Wachiti police said the investigation will continue. The father of the child, 34, called 911 at 1:40 a.m. Okay, he says he came home and found Glass's body. Authorities who responded to the address and found a rifle at her feet and 3 suicide notes. Okay, so that was all the information that I could get from that story. So possible update. Let's see if the camera's still rolling. Yes, it is. The camera is still rolling, y'all. Ain't that nice? All right, so I'm going to continue with the news. All right, are you enjoying yourself? Are you, listening to some news you may not get? I'm pulling news from everywhere. I have some news center going. So, all right, let's get back to the news. Okay, all right. All right, here we go. Okay, mom and boyfriend sentenced to 8-year-old tortured in part because he was thought to be gay. Okay, Pearl Hernandez will spend the rest of her life in prison, and Asario Agaro was ordered to die. for their role in the murder of Fernandez's 8-year-old son. A California woman and her boyfriend were sentenced this week for their sadistic, treatment, torture of the woman's 8-year-old son, in which covered his body with abuse and even tortured to kill him. He was only 5 years old. People confirm. Judge G. Lomeli said to Pearl Hernandez and Asaro Aguro, okay, the judge got them told. He said, I hope you think about the pain you caused to this child, and I hope that it tortures you. Okay, Judge George Lomeli said her son Gabrielle suffered horrendous, inhumane, and nothing short of evil. Fernandez's mom pleaded guilty in February, and she admitted that it was an intentional killing, an intentional murder by torture, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Okay, let's see if the camera's still running. Okay, it is still running. The camera is still running. All right, I have more news. All right, so you might as well get it. Like we don't, we can hear the news. Have the news, okay? Let Dede Blass give y'all some news that you probably didn't get, because I'm on like a center. I call it my, Anyway, all right, let's get back to the news. Okay, all right, here we go. Missing toddler. A missing toddler and father found dead. Police in Virginia believe that they have found bodies of a 2-year-old New York boy and his father who went missing earlier this week. People confirms. Giovanni Laguerto of Long Island and his 43-year-old father, John Laguerto III, were last seen on Tuesday when Laguerto had his son for visitation. According to the police, father and son found dead of multiple gunshots and in a burning SUV. Okay, so we don't know what happened with that. I'm not sure what further, what happened with that. I'm sure it'll be something else on it eventually. And then it just says that a black man, he was a model, he had gone missing, body found with organs missing. Okay, so, well, that was all. It was just simply saying a black male model goes missing, body found with organs missing. You got that? Okay, be careful. All right. My kid, I'm gonna get the. I said an iPod, y'all, but I was being a tripod. I believe a tripod is what I need. I want to try to, set the the pace for, the way the camera, is set. You know what I mean? Because the last time I was in front of this big ass light, it made me look like, I was bald headed or something. My last video, I wanted to delete it, but YouTube is putting me on some ugly faces. He doesn't, when I'm smiling and talking and being so joyful and so happy to do this page, and I have an idea. I told you I wrote it down, but we'll get to that another time, not tonight. Okay, but I'm loving doing the video and everything. You don't have any nice poses or pictures of me. You know what I mean? Now, the one with the man, molesting his son, 1 year old, that one, my face was ugly because at that time I was a little upset and, hurting for the little boy, just, you know what I mean? So, but, put me on a nice face, YouTube. All right, I want to thank my subscribers. Listen, it doesn't matter how many it is. It's some subscribers, and I just want to say thank you. I really do. I appreciate it. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Good. I want to give a special shout out to Prince Smith. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prince said safe. and healthy. You know what I mean? So I took that to heart. I took that deep, you know. So I appreciate that so much. And Mr. Good is really nice, you know. We were on the same page on another page. To, we were both commenting, and so you know, it was nice to say, "Hey, Mr. Good," you know, "Hey, Dede," you know. So that was fun. That was nice, you know. So. You know, I'm not going to hold you guys too long. All right, we did 5 stories. I think that's good, right? And then I give my commentary and then have a conversation with you guys. And, I'm really happy to do the channel, you know. So, I enjoy the people, you know, anybody that's watching, it's okay that you didn't subscribe. You know, I wish you would, you know, but basically, you know, I appreciate you watching my videos. I have to say that, you know. All right, before I go, I always want to know, how's everybody? How's your family? You know, do you have plans or, you know, goals, you know, maybe a job that you want, or, you know, or you just, you know, want to, you know, just say a prayer, you know, just pray, you know. And, you know, I hope everything goes well for you. Anything to further you and your children, Dede Blass is with it. Yes, I am. I am. Yes, I am. You know, I'm all for, you know, everybody doing well and their family's good, and you know what I mean? You're going to struggle sometimes, but you can get through it. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm glad everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. So I'll see you guys, all right? Yeah, I have more news, but so just give me a minute. I'll be back, all right? All right? Okay. Thank you. You guys have been really nice. I appreciate it, okay? Okay, bye.